Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Tonight, we'll get a prime-time preseason matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Miami Dolphins. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And finally, Brock, we can say it. Football is back. Oh, look at that. We didn't even practice that. Wins and losses don't quite count just yet, partner. But for a lot of people, us included, we are just happy to see games being played once again.
Yeah, it's been a long wait for fans of the sport. It's one thing to have a draft and OTAs. It's another to actually start hitting one another. And I know for these guys on the field, they can't wait to hit somebody else. It's also the time to fight for roster spots and start shaping your roster for week number 1.
So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, he makes the catch, impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Moody. Returning it from the 4. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
McCaffrey will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 13-0 lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Okay, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game. They got off the bus ready to roll full speed from the start.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
to kick it away. Here's Moody. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Go ahead.
Here's Achane up the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It is Alfred Collins cleaning up that play. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches.
2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Tua. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up their opening drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Beats Texas on the extra point. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dolphins 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Window to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
One of the tight ends motions right. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Extra DB out there for the Fins. 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion left. Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
1st down, Purdy to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Took off with it again. And he'll take what he can get here, Brock. Sliding down with a gain of 3. But following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Second down now, 7 to go. On the gun is Purdy. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 6.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Putting the tight end in motion. McCaffrey on 3rd down. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Moody knocks it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Jump off caught by his back. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. 1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. So goodbye low on 1st down. And this one is launched downfield. Near the goal line. Touchdown Miami. The Dolphins face a 4-point deficit.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game.
17. Dolphins 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. The window to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Now Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
It's set.
Purdy looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
49er, 1st down. 1st and 10.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Get set.
To the air again. Purdy hits his running back. He gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's a 17-14 ball game. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Here's the backup. 1st throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Here for the 2nd straight play. Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Loss of 8 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
3rd and long for him here. Dialing up a receiver screen. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Malik Washington will return this for the Dolphins. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Miami offense headed out there now. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Here's a give for Wright. Room to work at the 35. And he's out to end a nice little run there, but I don't think he's going to get to keep the yardage. That penalty flag might wipe this away. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd down calls ready.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
He's dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. He'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Now a run with Wright. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. I'll throw it. Setting up the running back screen. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience.
To the races, middle of the field, into the red zone. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 2nd quarter lead. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird? In the three-point shooting contest of the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey. But whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend.
And he missed it, so a point left unclaimed, and this stays a field goal game. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Window to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Blitz coming for Jones. Screen play here for James. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Let's call the quarterback's best friend, Kate. Gains like that on the screen aren't possible without everyone doing their job. One missed assignment is the difference between a big gain and being dropped for a loss.
Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
So out now comes the punter. Malik Washington on the return. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
2nd down now. They need 7. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. There's a give inside to James. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to it. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the 49ers the 1st. All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, it's Garindo. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Running with James. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Motioning left is their running back. Jones now on 3rd down. One's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Quick slant, caught by Washington. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
It's now third down and less than a yard.
Wright running out of the gun. Escapes the defender. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Throwing from the gun here. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete.
It leads to second and 10.
They'll throw on second and 10. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And our first down only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
He's going to throw it again. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for third and 6. They'll throw. Third and long. Builds up this one off to his running back. Complete. And he has enough for that first down. But look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So fourth down coming up. That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays tied here in the second. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Here we go, set. 6, go.
Jones. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up third and
Throwing here just before halftime. That's complete to Robinson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So we're all knotted up here at the Half Rock as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the third. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Running behind center with Wright. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Right again. And he's down after getting this up to the the 41. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll manage to contain him after that 6-yard pickup. Michael Williams there to haul him down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They'll go play action. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Sideline and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Looking to throw here. That one's complete over the middle. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. It was full bit now. And this one does not go far.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Sticking to the air here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
He's going to throw this one. Has the connection to right. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that puppy through.
His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the 49ers on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. They'll run here on 1st down. He needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. Here's James running right. Tried to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Dolphins send running back Jalen Wright getting set to begin another drive. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. A give to Wright. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support. They're
going to try and throw it here. And there's a man And he's into the end zone for the pick six for San Francisco. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
27, Dolphins 23.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Dolphins, center running back Jalen Wright getting set to begin another drive. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. There's a give inside to Wright. And he cuts it back right. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Here's a throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
And 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now looking to throw. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Take over.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And the fair catch made here at the 15. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now run, James. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Christian Harris on the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Complete left side to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout. Just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The Dolphins send running back Jalen Wright getting set to begin another drive. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
It's second and 8.
Pass play now. That's incomplete left side. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. We'll have the first down and even more. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Bait snap for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. The run now with James. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. To throw, here's Jones. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. 2nd and long, need to give themselves a shot for 3rd. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. From the shotgun, it's Jones. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. A seam down the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. carry. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. A gain of 15 there. And that is a Dolphins first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. They'll throw here on first. Washington, left side. And the stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the red zone on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Looking in the air here. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop was made.
Washington. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Nice.
Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Cracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Ringo to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Now it's Jones out to play action. On him quick, and they bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Jones now to throw. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Pressure comes, Jones. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Dolphins sit running back Jalen Wright getting set to begin another drive. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. We've set it downs from 37. Go play action on first down. All in left side. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They run it from the gun with Wright. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient. He was explosive. A nice little gain on the ground.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Trying to throw this from the gun. Has it in close. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes the comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Lindo to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big, contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now, 7 to go. Jones looking to throw. Pass is pulled in by James. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. And air it out on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where we come down to a play or two on 3rd down. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Running back sent in motion left. Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Running it with Wright. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Flushed out of the pocket. Completed to his running back. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up on 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. You get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
Here's a give for Rice. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins likely locked up the win right there. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
49ers 27.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Window to return it. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. So here come the 49ers on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Taking a deep shot here. It's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
And the 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They run. It's James. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
20 more yards. That's another 49er first down.
Garindo hits the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game.
49ers 34.
Down 2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain 9. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
At the 34-yard line.
No run with Bright. Should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawing up for it. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.